Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we got a bunch of snow in the last little bit. We are actually expecting about an 18-inch accumulation over the next couple of days. We got about 6 inches yesterday up here. So as you can see, everything is blanketed in snow, and we got to maintain it. So right here where we had the bull and we had Lila, we've swapped all the animals around again, so I have to get this corral broken down and maintain a chute here so that we can always get the animals in and out of this area. So this will be getting turned into a long chute, and then because we will back trailers basically right to where I'm at now and then run them down because it's right off the side of the driveway. So we're going to get this opened up, get this plowed out, and keep that maintained, and then I will take you guys over to show you where all the animals are, because like I said, we did the great shuffle once again. Really the most important thing that we have to do out here in the winter time is keep up with the snow. There's a lot of snow that falls. When it snows, you just got to get out and you got to maintain it. If you don't maintain it, you really run the chance of getting stuck in where we're at. So snow maintenance is the biggest thing. There is a lot of snow. We do get a lot of snow that falls in this area, specifically in this area. We're in a little bit of a snow belt, so we get a ton of it. 10 miles to the south of us, it might rain, whereas we'll get snow all night. So we accumulate a lot, it stays, it sticks. So we have to maintain a lot and just keeping up on the maintenance of it all, making sure all the animals have their access, their paths. We have access paths to their pens, the ability to get them water. The ability to open gates, that's a big one, because the ground just starts to grow on you, so you got to be able to open up all these gates. That's probably the biggest hassle of it all. All right, let's get over here and check it out. Right behind me, you guys can see we got the yaks in this pen where all of the cows were, and then right behind in the corral I just showed you guys, right behind where you're at, that is where the bull was with Lila. And that was supposed to be more of a temporary. I think I can make that part of the video. That might get the video demonetized. Thank you, Miss K. You ever seen a yak pee? It's pretty weird looking. It's like they lift up their dress. It's really, really weird. Freaking yaks, man. All right, so they're over there. Let's go check out the cows. So one of the main reasons that we did swap them out over there is I have that covered area that's over there that the yaks really need, because the yaks have wool underneath all of that hair. So they'll actually get rain rot. They'll basically get an ecosystem inside their fur that promotes rot. Basically, it gets in that wool, it gets fungusy, gets gross, right? It gets disgusting. So that is a yak characteristic, apparently. So you need to be able to give them cover and have it as an option. They tend to not care. They're always getting wet anyway. They'll stand out in the rain, the snow anyway. But they now have a covered area for them to be able to get out of the weather. The highlands, on the other hand, are long-haired. They're not wooled. So the highlands, they don't need that. They've got the trees. There's a few trees out here where they can get underneath them and the snow doesn't hit. Big fir trees that are out here. They've got some areas that are a little bit tighter treed, so they can get out of the weather, but they don't need to be out of the rain. They don't necessarily need a covered area. These guys don't go into the covered areas. They will just go lay down in the weather. So kind of the difference between the yaks and the cows. So as you guys can see, all of the cows are in here. There's the bull over there. The bull is going to be staying with us for a while now, actually. We've decided with the owner that he's going to stay the winter. So we're going to keep him for a while. Lila is in here as well. No signs of having been bred. Who knows? A lot of that stuff takes place at night when you don't see it. So who knows? Lila could also be bred from Droopy the bull yak as well. So we don't know what's up with Lila. But all the other animals are in here. You guys can see all the cows are in here. as well. And we were a little worried about having the bull in with the cows over there because it's a little bit smaller space, but over here they can really run away and get distance from him if he starts to get too crazy. But over the time, let's see, the last week, 2 weeks that he's been here, he's a pretty gentle bull. He's really a gentle bull. He's very nice to the ladies. Whenever they ram him, he kind of puts his head down and then sort of very gently pushes them away or plays the game with them, whereas they're kind of rude, like get out of my way. He's very playful and gentle about it. So we're happy to have him stay the winter. Seems to be a good bull, cares about his ladies, follows them around, and they love having this much bigger space out here to be able to roam around, run around. They graze this stuff, or walking around eating the trees that have fallen. They're pulling up grass that's still sticking out of the snow. So they're much happier over in this area. Okay, so here is our hay. This is where we're keeping the hay. And as you can see, we've got a big bale of grass back there, broken and then stacked up in a giant mound. That is how we do it. The big bales are the easiest buy for us. They're harder to handle. This is what we do with them, but it's more bang for the buck, right? So you get more grass. So we just haul big bales, throw them in here, but we've got a bunch of little bales coming right now on their way. So we will be stacking a bunch of little bales in here, and that is from the owner of the bull. The owner of the bull is bringing over feed to keep him here all winter time. So we're getting ready, getting all this stuff pushed to the back. I got to do a better job of getting some tarps around the backs and the sides of this to keep the animals from just being able to eat out of it whenever they want. But that's just part of the process. So getting small bales in here, getting these animals fed, and that is the plan here in the next about 20-30 minutes. All right guys, so it's about 20 minutes later, and yes, I went and changed all of my clothes. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually the following day after I was recording what we were doing with this, because we had people over and I totally forgot to finish up. So got a bunch of bales in here for the cows. Cows are finishing up their breakfast right now. I really like this little cover thing, although I wish it had some sides. Some side covers would be nice because the goats can get their faces in there just a little bit. Even though I've got cattle panel up, they can get their heads in just a little bit to eat. I don't know, room for improvement on that thing. Well, there it is guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and end the video hanging out with the bull. This guy's becoming a little more friendlier every day. He touched me. He's touching me. He's touching me. We're touching. He's licking me. A little friendlier every day. Same with all of the cows. It's pretty cool. I can actually get in here and walk around with the animals. So it's pretty cool to get cows that are kind of flighty and they stay away from you, and you take the time to earn their trust, and then before you know it, you can hang on them and rub on them, grab around their neck, which is like the ultimate animal trust test. If an animal lets you hang on their neck, their vulnerable area, the underside of their neck, usually means that they like you. So that's pretty cool. Because in the wild, most predators go for the neck, guys. Come on, it's science. It's animal science. Hit the thumbs up. We'll catch you on the next one.